Alrighty, so I am back again, and I was not expecting this at all. I was working on my tunnel system down below, and I. Ah! Okay, so this is how long I have not uh spoken to people on Discord, or not Discord, but on this game. So. I was talking to Gigantus? Is it Gigantus? Gigantus! Oh my god. Gigantus! I'm sorry. Okay, wait. To make this easier for myself, I'm going to turn this right about here. I'm gonna turn this outwards so I can not deal with the headache that is this right here. Okay, so 2 and 3. I am having to build a portal area for a portal that Gigantus is going to be. Gigantus? I can't help it now. I said it and now it's just stuck. But I'm going to be proper here, because everyone gets their underwear in a knot when you say the wrong names for people around here. So don't do that. Don't do that, and you'll get banned. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm poking. Yes, I'm poking fun at stuff, and I really shouldn't be. It's a very serious topic. So. This is gonna be a hallway that I've decided about, and then in here is gonna be like the gigantic square-ish type of thing that's going on here. I want to carry this all the way around here and have the portal right here where I can just jump out and fish and then, you know, come around here and stuff. I don't want it to be right here at the base. I thought I heard wind chimes, but I'm hearing things. Oh my god. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I hate to say this. I really do. So, a long time ago, when I used to play Broken Shovel, when I used to play Counter-Strike Condition Zero, there was a leader named Blunt, and he was, after his friend died, his really good friend, he was such an amazing man. His name was Slip something. Oh my god, why am I not able to remember his name? It was Rick and Rob. Rick. Slick Rick, there we go, Slick Rick, that's what his name was. Rick was a really cool guy. I liked Rick. Rick was cool. But he had a lot of issues in real life, and he had a lot of mental issues and stuff. Well, he ended up like offing himself, and when I was in college, and I remember him texting my phone asking for help and wanting me to help him like get over this, and I should call him, but I was in the middle of class. I couldn't do anything, and then my phone was really messing up, and it was out of space, and his message got deleted, and I was so upset. I couldn't find his number. I couldn't do anything, and I tried to reach out to everyone of the group that I knew, and they're like, oh, you know, he's fine, he's okay, and I asked Rob, and he's like, he's fine, I just spoke to him, you know, and I was like, no, he's not okay, he's not okay, oh my god, he's not okay, he's really struggling right now, he needs help, like, he's not going to say it, he needs help, and he's like, no, I know my friend, you know, he'll be okay, and I was like, okay, you know, whatever, you know him best, whatever, you know. And at the time I was like 21, 22, something like that. 21. I was 21, I think. And the whole group, we were doing, oh my god, what were we doing? We were really doing the runes and stuff like that. We liked doing the runes. The runes were really cool, but some of them were really overpowered, and it just, you know, you either lost that round or you won it, depending on the rune that you caught. And I was learning that too. I was learning so much. But I was with these guys for almost a year, and I was playing in their server and stuff, and I got to know them and they got to know me. And back in the day, like, I was so annoying. I sucked at a lot of things. I did a bunch of stuff I really shouldn't have, and I hate that part of my life, honestly. I really do. It's really embarrassing, and I can't believe I did all that, but I was also dealing with a lot of stuff in my life that was going on around me and to me and stuff. So, yeah. But he, Rob, after Rick died, Rob got to be really, really suspicious, like, of everyone. And I knew he didn't I mean, he liked me to a point, but Rick was the one who really did like me. And Rick was the one who decided to keep me on and with the group and stuff like that, right? And so, oh, I didn't do this. Oh my god. Shoot, no. Okay, so 1, 2. Oh man. I don't know. Hold on. Let me go home real quick because I've got the things over here that I need to block up. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? So Rick was the one who ultimately decided, you know, to keep me on and have me stay with the group and stuff and play with them. And I was a girl. I was a girl, and everyone's like, it's a girl, oh my god, but, you know, she sucks at this. We'll give her a shot. But they kept me, and at the time, my boyfriend was... God, that's a part of my life I don't even want to remember. His name was Justin. That's what his name was, Justin. And Justin was abusive, like mentally, and it was a really bad time. And Rick didn't like him at all. Rick hated him, and so did Rob. Rob said he was a piece of and I agreed. I agreed. I was not happy, and when I would ever try to, like, break up with him, he refused. He kept trying to control it, and he kept trying to control me and doing all this stuff, and so I literally just resorted to cheating on him and stuff, just to be happy, you know, and because I couldn't get away. He wouldn't let me get away. So anyways, that's not part of the story. Cheating's bad. Don't do that. Don't ever do it. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's not how you solve your issues, and even when you do find a way to solve your issues, sometimes things just will not let you go. And that was a situation I just couldn't get out of, and I had to force it to happen by doing all the wrong things just to get free. So don't do what I did. Be more creative. But yeah. So anyways, excuse me, sir, I need to sleep. I was just thinking of Messy. Messy, that's his character name. Yeah, Messy, Rick. I was thinking of him, and then I was thinking of all the issues that came about with the group and stuff. And if you really want to know what happened to the group, they broke apart, and was it Stealth who took them? And wasn't Doc. Doc is the one who they went to. They went into a different group. And they, you know, stayed with them for a bit. But for me, I couldn't. I didn't like it. I didn't function the same way. It felt really off. And the damage had been done by Rob to the group, because he would start lashing out at everyone and attacking us and stuff. And I felt targeted by him, because I got to be really good, right? I would stay on with some of the other guys at night after Rob would get off, and we would, you know, play quite a few rounds, and then we would, you know, get off and go to sleep. Well, my shooting got to be really, really good, and that's what Rob hated. Was that I was still a fairly new player to Counter-Strike, but my accuracy improved so quickly that he just started to hate on Rick for teaching me better on how to play the game better. Like, he was like, I don't need another hacker in my group. I don't need a hacker in my clan, blah, 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 blah. She's a hacker. Like, look at you hacking. Oh my god. There's no way you can hit me with that right there. Blah, blah, blah. Like, he just enjoyed drinking and cussing and stuff, right? And I was fine for a time with it, but then it just started to wear on me. And this was after Rick had passed away. Oh. Ow! Did you drop that? No, you didn't? God dang it. God, that hurt! Jeez! So, anyways, all of this was being done to me after Rick had passed away. And this was like a few weeks after, and he finally just snaps. I shot him when he was going across the catwalk somewhere. I don't remember the map, but I shot him across going a bridge or whatever, and he just lost it. He started cussing me out. He started doing all this stuff, and that was when everything broke apart. Like, Stealth stepped up. Stealth was one of the guys that liked me, and I am in contact with him here and there on Facebook. And Stealth stepped up, and he's like, how dare you say that to her? Like, she doesn't deserve that. You don't need to do that to people like that. That's enough. Like, go sleep. You're cussing her out for playing the game. Like, boo-hoo, you stepped in the wrong place. You went at a wrong time, in the wrong place, and you got shot. That's part of the game. And they just went at it. And I felt so bad. I started crying. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna go. And Stealth's like, you don't need to go. And I'm like, no, I think I do. Like, I need to go. And I was like, I'm sorry, I came here and caused a bunch of problems. Like, you know, y'all are cool and stuff. I'll, you know, catch y'all later. And so Stealth, that was it. That was what caused everyone to really lash out at Rob, because he attacked me, and all because of him dying so many times. He lost the group. We all got removed. Like, we all removed ourselves. But while that was happening, I wasn't in the game anymore. I had just stepped away completely. And I was trying to deal with my failing grades of college and all this other stuff that was going on. I got like, well, I got in a lot of issues with an ex, and I don't really want to discuss that, but it was a bad situation that I let happen. I wasn't thinking right, and you know, just one thing happened after the next, and nothing legal, troubles, just physical troubles. Um, so yeah, that wasn't fun. uh, anyways, where's that cobble? There it is. So everyone's probably wondering, why is there a bunch of cobblestone pillars in the water? Like, were you skipping across? No, this is for me to count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cobble. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cobble. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, cobble. So this is for my future building plans, if y'all need to know. So after I got verbally attacked by Rob, I never heard back from anyone. Everyone reached out to me at random moments of time to see how I was doing, but then everything just kind of went quiet. And I didn't hear back from anyone else after that. And like, it made me wonder about like, if had I really done something wrong, or was I okay? Like, I didn't know. I had been struggling with trying to piece together the life that I was having and stuff, or a life that I was, you know, living, whatever. What am I trying to explain again? I don't know. This just turned into a talkie. The group joined a different group, right? And I was in limbo, and no one had told me about the new group. And then I think it was like a few months, like a month or so later, I didn't know what happened to Rob. Rob just went to a different group. He made another clan and stuff like that. I tried reaching out to Rob one time, and he absolutely blocked me. And you know, he wouldn't talk to me anymore. He hates me. And someone at some point said to me that he blames me for the death of Rick. And I'm like, how? Like, how? And I think I was told that he believed that I caused Rick to die. I was the reason why he died. That Rick, like, you know, offed himself because of me. That I had, you know, said he should do that. And I was like, well, it's just no point of me trying to, like, defend myself. Because I was like, why would someone want to do that if I was the last person they tried to talk to, right? You know, and I remember him literally asking, like, he was in a really dark spot, dark place, he needed help, to call him. He needed to talk to me in the worst way possible, or something would happen. And I was like, yeah, sure, but then, like, I couldn't because my phone screwed up, and I lost him. Now, that affects me a lot. That affects me a ton. Like, I was the one person that he felt like he could confide in, and he did try to confide in, but my phone failed me. It failed us. Like, he would possibly still be here if my phone hadn't screwed up the way it had. And it sucks that that happened, you know? Depression and a lot of things will make other people think these delusional thoughts and attack other people out of anger and whatnot. And that's what really gets me, is that people do that. Why was that not combined? I don't know. That's what really gets me, is how people can do that. I don't understand how or why people do that. I don't. It's just emotions, like the raw emotions or something like that. I was told, but still, you know, it sucks. It really does suck. I hate it. I lost a really good friend. He was very sweet. He was a very sweet guy. And I really liked him. And he did protect me as much as he could in the group. And he got a lot of the other guys on my side, and, you know, he got them to warm up to me and change their minds about me. Because when I first entered, like, it was my boyfriend at the time who would start making fun of me and joking and stuff, you know, and like, oh, you know, she's just a tag along, it's okay, like, we're just... And I think it was Paul. It was Paul. That's right. So Paul was my boyfriend's at the time best friend. Paul was looking for a clan to join in that area. And he joined them and he thought they were super cool. He liked them a lot, but they absolutely hated him. And it all, like, just kind of happened in the blink of an eye, that, like, all of this sort of hit the fan, and I was in the middle of everything. And I remember just sort of sitting there playing with them, and then one of the guys realizes that, you know, their group is not all gone. And I remember Rick saying, you know, they were trash talking her. Like, why in the world would they trash talk her, you know? And that's horrible. They're not friends at all. And I kind of felt upset by that, but then at the time I was like, you know, he's right. And so I told Rick, I was like, yeah, Justin's a jerk, like, he shouldn't do that, but he does it anyways, and he controls my life and my relationships and stuff, and my friends. Like, I don't have any friends. He's turned them all against me. And he's like, dude, why don't you dump him? I'm like, I tried. I remember this conversation so clearly, too. I told him I tried, but he literally went nuts and tried to off himself. He tried to, like, do all this stuff and make it my fault, and my parents are not happy, I'm not happy, but I don't want anything to happen to him, so I'm sort of just stuck. And I remember Justin coming back into the thing, because he wasn't banned, he was just kicked. And he's like, Jess, like, you should come back. Like, you should come on. We're not going to be here with these guys. And Rick was like, Rick was like, you know what? Let her make her own decisions. You don't control that. And he was like, she's my girlfriend. She has to follow me everywhere. And I think all of the guys in that chat room in that game just went, what the f? Everyone, even Rob, I remember Rob, he even said, what is wrong with you? Like, that's not a boyfriend at all. That is a manipulative piece of shit. Like, he just banned him. He banned him, and he's like, do you hack? And I'm like, no, I just joined this game, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to play. And Rick is like, hey, you know what? We can teach her how to play. Let's do it instead of those dipshits. And Rob was like, no, I don't really want to do that, but you know, okay, fine. So that's how I got with those guys. And then I remember I was getting called by Justin, and he's just like, why are you still with him? Why are you doing this? Why blah blah? We don't want to be with him. Leave. And I just remember saying, I like them. And he's just like, whatever. You would do this. You would do that. Blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm just gonna play with these guys. They look like fun. And he slammed that phone call down so fast. So fast. He was not happy whatsoever with me and my decisions. He absolutely hated my decisions. And he's like, you see, they're filling your head with all these things, and I didn't want that for you. You don't need to be thinking like that. And I'm like, why not? Everyone does. What's wrong with his thinking? Like, there's something wrong with me. And it was just so he can control me mentally. That's what he wanted. He wanted his control, and his control got absolutely knackered by by those guys. Honestly, I'm glad that they did what they did. I'm glad that I met Rick, and I'm glad I met Rob, and I'm glad that I have all of the memories that I do. I'm glad, because it's made me what I am today, kind of, sorta. I'm pretty cool, honestly. I want to say I'm pretty cool, but other times I know I'm not. I really know I'm not. I suck. Oh god. Hello. You can't leave. Oh man. But yeah, that's how I got started with Counter-Strike, and how I got with dealing with abuse, and like mentally and physically abuse. I had people reaching out to me and be my friends and saving me and stuff as they could. If they could, they would. And even today, I've got, you know, people checking on me and stuff. It's not fun. And abuse will give you a very, very bad depression that you really can't get out of sometimes. It really gets to you. So, my advice is get some help. Get help because you need it. And having that help is significant. It's very important. It is so important that you get help for anything and everything that is traumatic. Anyways, Blah 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 blah. What am I doing? I don't know anymore. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here. I was not expecting to be making all of this digging today, but you know, I'm glad that Giantess is offering to help me. Maybe a little bit. I'm glad for the help, honestly. I needed it. Because I am behind. I feel like I am so behind. I feel like I'm behind. But maybe I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. I don't know if I'm behind or not, you guys. I really don't know. Alright, anyways, I've been recording for almost 40 minutes now, and I'm gonna go and head out now. I'm gonna be working on this giant room, and I'm going to be making it a little bit safer. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be a house that I'm gonna be working on right there. So, anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed my talky episode that was kind of sad, and I'm sorry, but sometimes I will have those at random times, you know. So, anyways, I will see y'all later. Until next time, bye guys.